Yeah,
Okay, there's
sorry.
another one. Okay.
There's a question there. Somebody's just written there.
God have
Sir,
mercy.
is heaven, somebody's just asking from the audience, is heaven and hell real? If
You have
not,
a heavy task for all humanity, Mr. Higgins. You have to tell us, is heaven and earth real? Please tell us.
so if not, where
So,
do we
so
go
I
when
have
we
to, I
when
have
we
to
leave
answer.
Earth?
I have to answer it another way. So you're telling me that God, who can do all things, invented the devil to mess up everything?
Hey,
I find that to me that's problematic. Heaven is here in the time that you have. Hell is an invention in your mind, like heaven has been taught to be an invention in your mind, because you're looking and thinking outside of yourself rather than being in yourself in the moment
Mm.
and appreciating the greatness of the moment. Let me tell you something. Can the Bible create air? Can the Bible
mm,
make you breathe? Can the God the Bible talk about change the night sky for me? No. The most important thing when you wake up in the morning is you've been blessed four times. When you open your eyes, one, two, you've been breathing overnight, that's three. And then four, when you have voice and you
mm.
move. Those are your blessings. That's heaven every day to you, people. You know, I, I know you're a little disappointed, but no, you got to step back. You can't, if you didn't have the air to breathe, you would not live past a minute. If you did not have the water, which does not consume itself, to provide the nourishment for food, you would not live past a week. And if we did not have a sun overhead blazing, if it went out over a week, a whole planet would start freezing.
Mm.
So you are in heaven. You have to look at what's here, where you're at. You are already in heaven. Now, what you make of your heaven, it's like being in a house. You can dirty it up if you want to. You can drop shit all over the place. You can be junky. You can be trashy, or you can be very neat and enjoy it and make it work for you. But this is all there is.
I
I
think
know
it
you.
goes back. I know you. I'm glad. I like when you say, I know you're disappointed, because that really was what hit me when I first started moving away from religion. It was painful. It was not an easy journey. And I was completely disappointed because, and I'm still processing that. Even to this day, every now and then I'll go and say, Lord, please help. I'm like, who the hell is this Lord I'm praying to? Like, I have to always catch myself because I have been conditioned, right? And I think what that question goes back to the death insurance and this idea of one life to live, and therefore people feel this fear of, oh my God, this is the only heaven I get to experience. My heaven was shitty, so they feel like they've been cheated out of heaven if you make them
It's,
believe that this
it's,
is the heaven.
it's shitty because they didn't take the responsibility to make it something that they could enjoy. And that gets back onto the Egyptian religion. The Egyptian religion, when they talk about the Ten Commandments, actually 42, they don't say a God is telling you thou shalt not kill.
Mm.
You take responsibility. I have not killed. I have not committed adultery. I'm not this. I'm not. You have taken responsibility for making your time pure, sacred, divine.
Sorry, my elders. Sorry, what you basically those are the declaration of innocence is what you call them. Yeah, carry on.
Which
I'm
happens when
innocent.
you're
I'm
dead, right?
innocent. Of this, I'm innocent of this transgression. I'm
Mm.
innocent of that one. Da da da. And so, if you look at all those transgressions that they're innocent of, you got a very pure person. That's why when you look at Egyptian statuary and paintings, there's something very strange here. These people look fully at peace.
Mm.
Mm.
When they're living in their minds in a very peaceful way because they know reality is it, and they're dealing with reality. Look at the Europeans after the Egyptians came. They don't live in their heads. They live in their skin, in their egos.
Mm.
You can
Wow.
just look at it because I'm trying now to look at how do you do a psychological profile of the culture by looking at what they left behind. And that's one of the things I came up with. There is a difference. What is the difference? They are there in their own space and they don't care who's around them. Nothing's going to disturb that peace that they have. And there's nothing's going to disturb that understanding that gives them grounding. That we, outsiders separated by a distance of years and culture, can't help but envy and wish we could have it. What is it that it gives them this kind of peace? And here's King. There's a lot of busy stuff happening. He's got to be very smart, but he's handling that smartness in a very cool, considerate, and confident manner. Now you look at the Greek and the Roman, their heads, they handle that in their ego, in their flesh. They're ready to chop off any kind of misunderstandings, rather than to have the courage to interrogate misunderstandings to come out with understanding. Our minds have been really fucked.